Alright, welcome to a Robolink tutorial on drones, lesson 6. Today we're going to be covering how to choose between your different flight modes. It's kind of weird to think about it, but there's technically two. There's trim and then there's fly. So we're going to write a quick, uh, how would you say, couple lines that are going to decide which one gets chosen each time. Wow, what happened? Alright. So, like always, we add our Smart Inventor control.h library, the one that you have come to love and appreciate. We also add our void loop and our void setup, two lovely pieces of Arduino that will always be there. And we add the things that we want inside of setup. Again, quick reminder, dot begin, zero dot begin initializes the serial communication so that we can send information to the drone through those means. Smart drone control dot begin initiates it so that we are ready to fly, or so the pins are picked and set so that we can use them. So bottom sensors, LEDs, etc. If you want to add your own sensors, again, you can add them at setup or loop, depending on where you need them. Now, we're going to be using smart drone control that lesson, and for this time we're going to be using the number 6. I repeat, the number 6 will be used in this lesson. Alright, so this one is not that complicated. Again, we are limited to a set number of sensors and inputs that we can give our device in order to select things. So this is in sort of preparation for trim. So in order to be able to differentiate between trim and flying, we are going to write a couple of if statements. Again, these if statements are kind of separated from the ones before. So these are its own little set of if statements. So the other ones, reset yaw, reset trim, stop, are all connected to each other. However, these ones are not. So this one, we're going to check only one sensor. Again, we're working with a limited number of sensors. And so we want to make it so that we can use them effectively. So our right sensor, the one connected to 18, is going to be the one that indicates which flight mode are you doing. So for all of you that have not seen this before, you can have if statements inside of other if statements. This is called nesting them. And all it means is that this if statement will not happen unless this one happens. So if this is false, it's not even going to check this one. So if you have multiple conditions that you have to meet, you can do it this way. So in this one, we're checking the right sensor, whether it's being touched, and then we're checking is the state that our robot in, what is it? If it's on fly, we're going to change it to trim, right? If it's not on fly, it means that it's on ready, so it's not even going to be flying or anything. We're not allowed to do it yet, so there's no change in changing the state of it to trim. And if it is already on trim, then there's no point in changing it again. So we only want to change it whenever the state is already fly. We also want to check the opposite case, which is only when we are not touching the sensor. And what this is going to check is the state of it equal to trim. If it is equal to trim, we're going to change it to fly. So in essence, and this is it, as I said, it's pretty short. This is just to decide whether you're flying or you're trimming it. Now, in essence, what this is saying is, if you're holding on to 18 and we're on the state of fly, that means that you want to change to trim. If you let go of 18 and you're in the state of trim, that means that you're trying to fly. And so we got to change it to fly. In essence, if you're holding on to 18, you're trimming. If you're not holding on to 18, you're flying. Again, this is only when after you have reset the yaw. So first you reset yaw, and then you're allowed to do all the stuff of holding 18 and not holding 18. Otherwise, it's not going to change anything because the state is not neither fly nor trim, it's ready. So you got to reset yaw, and then you're allowed to do this too. Why am I repeating myself? Well, this is relatively short, uh, but otherwise you wouldn't be able to go into trim, which is exactly what we're going to cover next time. And that video is going to be a little bit longer. So hope to see you there. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, suggestions, remarks, anything at all, you just want to say that you like these videos, feel free to contact us and tell us. Your feedback helps us. Right? Have a good one.